One of these people could be winning £10,000. But to do so, they must eliminate all the others in a fight for survival. It's dog eat dog. To Dog Eat Dog, the show where survival counts and weakness costs. Our 6 contestants will be competing over 5 rounds, each designed to weed out a loser. One will survive and will have the chance to win £10,000. The key to success is identifying your opponent's weaknesses. So we sent our contestants away on an intensive 24-hour assessment course where they could well and truly suss each other out. Just for you at home, here's what happened. Think of it as getting to know the enemy.
If you want this £10,000, you're going to have to work for it. No one's going to come up and give it to you.
First up is 34-year-old singer-songwriter from Reading, Cherie Emmett. And as a mum, she'll be used to the early mornings. She has all the skills needed to succeed tonight. She was first or second in all our tests except for karting. And with the rally simulator coming up as a challenge tonight, it could be her downfall.
I'm here to prove something, to prove that I can do things that I haven't done for a long time and, you know, to feel that I can actually rise to a challenge. Even the maths and English, and I've surprised my husband, I think, with my maths ability, because I'm sure he thinks that since I've had my child, my brain's become scrambled eggs, but, you know, I've just proved that I can still add up.
Next is Paul Dean Lewis from Kingston-on-Thames. He's 27 years old and an air steward. Paul's enthusiasm is his greatest asset, but sadly he can't back it up with results. Consistently in the bottom half of the group, he could struggle if selected for anything.
I think I'm fairly average at everything, really. I don't think I'm especially good at anything. I think it just depends on the day, the sorts of challenges that are going, you know, and how confident I'm feeling as well. I think sometimes I can do really well at something and other times really badly, and it's just a confidence thing. And luck, of course, that comes into it.
Nathan Humphreys is 20 and studying performing arts in London, and if he could stop talking for 2 minutes, would do much better. Nathan's driving skills are non-existent, but by putting his foot to the floor and cutting every corner, he clocked the fastest time. It's a wonder he survived unscathed. Bottom of the class in everything else, he really doesn't have a hope. But this is dog eat dog, so anything could happen.
Wake up! A nightmare. I don't fully wake up to at least 12 o'clock in my own head. Woke up at 5:30 after about 3 hours sleep. Yesterday, I was the most motivated person there, one of them, and I was helping everyone. It was a team effort. Anyone saw me at the go-karting, how more enthusiastic could you be?
Then there's Michelle Madge, our other mum. She's 29 years old and works as a customer service advisor. She breezed through our word test without a mistake, but only just beat Nathan in maths. She was the slowest in karting, so the driving or numbers test tonight will cause her some worries.
It was hard, yeah, because when you when they take you to the brink, which is what they did yesterday, and I really did feel like I was on the brink, you know, and I just wanted to scream back at him.
Run, run, run!
I got there in the end. I may have took longer about it, but I did it.
Next is Londoner Simon Sanders. He's 33 and works in marketing. Top scores in maths and English. Despite his lack of fitness, he got through the assault course quite well. With top scores then in maths, English and Mensa and a good drive, Simon is a tough man to beat, and everyone will be watching him.
I'm not confident about winning the show because I don't know what it holds. So really, genuinely, all I can do is just go and see what you've got in store for us when we get there. I wouldn't say I'm confident. In fact, I probably feel more likely that someone's going to hoik me out early on just because I did well at the maths and English, and they'll sort of think that.
Last is Jenny Tully. She's 32, the food scientist from West London. She's the quietest of the bunch. Word skills are Jenny's real talent, and her maths score was also good. She was second in the karting and really should have won it.
Well, it's been really interesting over the last sort of 24 hours of seeing how people react and what they do in each situation and what the strengths and weaknesses are. I think I've identified sort of obvious strengths and weaknesses, but all the other activities like cooking the meals and sort of the bits around the activities rather than the activities themselves have also given some quite good clues. So I will probably target Nathan quite strongly on all the academic stuff and target Simon on all the physical stuff, and then just hope everybody else falls in around it.
The rules of Dog Eat Dog are very simple. In each round, I will set a test, and you must nominate who you think is most likely to fail. Whoever gets the most votes must take on that test. If they fail, that's it. They're out of the game. They have to move over to the loser's bench, and they've lost the chance of winning £10,000. But if they succeed, they get a sweet moment of revenge, because they can then choose one of those who voted for them to sling their hook instead. So, who will be the first loser tonight? We're about to find out in round one, which tests mental agility. This grid consists of 64 illuminated buttons. They have been randomly spread across the board. Your task is to find 25 specified buttons in the correct order. For example, if the 25 consecutive numbers are 1 to 25, you start with 1, then 2, and then 3, and so on. You have 2 minutes to do it. So, think back. Who's most likely to fail this test? Choose carefully, because remember, if you make the wrong choice, it could be you heading for the loser's bench. It's time to choose the loser. Here's what happened when we put mental agility to the test on their assessment day.
I would probably pick Michelle for something like that.
I would probably go for Jenny, actually, in that one. Although it wasn't, she didn't do the worst in the test that we did, I would probably go for her because I'm not convinced that she works that well under pressure.
Michelle would probably be the first to crumble under the pressure. She tends to give in quite easily, and I think she might find it quite intimidating in the studio.
Originally, I would have probably chose Cherie, purely because she didn't score anything on that accuracy game. But I think in the studio, I'd probably pick Michelle, because I think she may crack under the pressure.
Cherie. She's bossy and quite in your face. She could really get up my nose, basically, and she did.
I think the person I'd least like to win it would probably be Michelle, for no really obvious reason, just she gave me more reasons than most for kind of wishing I was back home in a long hot bath and just sort of nowhere near loads of other people.
Well, that's how they got on at the time. Let's see how they've voted tonight.
Simon.
Nathan.
Paul.
Cherie.
Cherie.
Jenny.
Right, Cherie, looks like it's going to be you. How do you feel about that?
I expected it.
Really, why?
Just because it's to do with spatial awareness, mental agility, and I know that there was one particular task that I didn't do particularly well on our assessment day.
And Nathan picked Cherie.
Yeah. Basically, like you said, the basketball. Okay, it's more physical, but thinking £10,000.
And Michelle, you're the only person without a vote, so that must make you feel quite good.
Yeah, not bad.
But to make you feel a little bit worse, you do realise that if Cherie completes this task, she could potentially vote either yourself or Nathan out. So how does that make you feel?
It's the way it goes, isn't it? We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, Cherie, they think you're going to fail. Let's find out. So here we have it, the first task, and you're the first person to do it. You're smiling, you're looking relaxed. Is that how you're feeling?
Sort of.
You're not at all possibly thinking about the potential revenge you could have if you complete the task, in which case, of course, you could vote out Nathan or Michelle. Is that in your head?
Just a little bit. Revenge is sweet, and I hope to get mine.
Now remember, you have 2 minutes to hit 25 lights in the right order.
Okay.
I can tell you that the lights in question are 36 to 60.
Okay.
Take your place at the podium. Cherie, your fight for survival starts now. The large square shows Cherie the next number she's looking for. Just to remind you, the number she's trying to reach is 60. This game is not as simple as it looks. It's about now, after 30 seconds, that you begin to get a little number blind. You can see everything except the one you want. She's halfway through the numbers now, but has less than a minute left. This is where the panic can set in. 6 numbers left to find and only 30 seconds left, but she's looking calm. Three left. 2 left. You are back in the game. And I can now remind you of something that you said, what, 2-3 minutes ago, about revenge being sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, just take a little look over there. You have a choice between Nathan or Michelle. Cherie, who's it going to be?
It's going to be Michelle.
Michelle, come and join us. Firstly, I guess I have to ask you how it feels to be out so soon in the game. Are you?
Gutted, yeah, good. But I expected it.
Why?
Because I did. Because I thought if anyone was going to vote me out, it was going to be her.
Why would Cherie vote you out? Tell me.
Why would she? I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a threat.
Potentially. Why did you vote Michelle out?
I voted Michelle out because I know that she's actually quite a strong competitor, not necessarily the strongest out of the group that's left. But there are certainly other areas where Nathan will be weaker, and I'll have my opportunity with Nathan later.
Ooh. Ooh. Strong talk. Now, Michelle, you've now got to take a walk to the losers' bench.
OK.
But Cherie, you're back in the game. So, ladies, please take your places. So there we have it. 1 down, that's Michelle. 5 left. Nathan, all I can say to you is by the skin of your teeth. Feeling relieved?
Just a bit.
Right. We'll see how long that lasts then. It's time to discover who'll be fighting for survival in round 2. This time, we're testing word power. This grid contains 8 letters and 1 blank space. By moving the letters around the grid, you must form 3-letter words along the middle row. For example, fan. Your target is to create 8 different words in 2 minutes. So, of the 5 of you, Who's the worst with words? It's time to choose the loser. Here's how they coped on their assessment when word power went under the microscope.
Out of all of the group, I think it was probably Paul that was the weakest in that area. He did say afterwards that he'd struggled with the language test.
Presumably, if you nominated somebody who maybe could do it, nobody else is going to nominate them. So therefore somebody else will get to do the challenge and you won't get nominated out.
Probably again Nathan. He seemed to find that really difficult. But also Paul, surprisingly, found the English quite difficult, but I'd probably plump for Nathan, who's still there.
On the English front, I think I'll probably choose Nathan for that. Like with the maths, I'm not sure the sort of classroom disciplines are his thing. I think he does performance art or something, so I think he's very much happy sort of standing up being an extrovert and less happy sitting down with a pen.
So, is that a clue to how the voting will go? Let's see.
Jenny.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Paul.
Jenny.
Jenny has 2 votes, Nathan has 2 votes, and Paul has 1. So for the first time tonight, we have a tie. And in the event of a tie on Dog Eat Dog, the casting vote will be given by the person who was knocked out last. So, Michelle, you have the casting vote. Who would you least like to see win £10,000?
Jenny.
Jenny, how are you feeling about this?
Not happy.
Well, you do know that there is a potential that you would have to do a task. Are you not happy about this particular one?
No, I feel fairly confident about the word games.
And Nathan, by the skin of your teeth,
Again.
very lucky man.
At least if Jenny does do it, I can't be voted out. So I'm in at least for one more round.
And Cherie, and in fact Simon too, have both chosen Jenny. She's not very good with her words then.
No, I think she's very good with her words. I think our tactical voting has probably backfired on us.
Yeah, this is where you have to be very careful indeed, isn't it, Simon, that if you do choose somebody who's strong, the potential is they'll come back and smack you in the face.
There is always that danger.
Well, you may have the chance, of course, to live through another round, but we'll have to wait and see. Jenny, let's go and play with some words. Okay, Jenny, how are you feeling?
A little bit nervous.
Right. And there will be 2 people sitting up there very uneasy, Cherie and Simon. So just to remind you of the rules, you must create 8 different words across this middle row inside 2 minutes. Are you ready, Jenny?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Your fight for survival starts now. Top, correct. Tap, correct. Ah, correct. Top. We've done that. Eat. Correct. Pee. Correct. Hoe. Correct. The. Correct. P. We've had that already. heard that already. And your time was out. You created 7 three-letter words already, and I can understand the difficulty of almost forgetting which words you'd done. I saw at one stage you missed out one, which was ear, but you didn't see it because you're trying to move it so quickly. How did it feel? What was going through your mind?
Frustration, that I could see letters, but I couldn't quite make them into the words, and then I could see the words, and then I couldn't get the letters in the right place, so frustration.
You're now out of the game. You've lost the chance of the £10,000, so it's been great to have you on the show. And we'll just ask you to take the short walk to the loser's bench. Let's hear it for Jenny. So, there we have it. 2 down, 4 of you left. Are you all breathing sighs of relief? Right, who'll be our next victim? Round 3 tests your driving skills. This is an exact replica of the car which won the World Rally Championship in 1995, and it's been fitted with a compressed air system to recreate the experience of actually driving it. The car responds precisely to your movements. Your task is to successfully complete the simulated rally course which will appear on the big screen. You have 2 minutes in which to do it. So think back to your assessment. When you went karting, who shouldn't be allowed on the open road? It's time to choose the loser. Here's what happened on the karting course.
Paul wasn't as confident in that as he has been in some other things.
The weakest is Nathan, and although he came first or second, depending which way you look at it, I think his performance actually was luck. He's a bit of a loose cannon. You don't know how he's going to react under a certain situation or under pressure.
I think I was probably the most reckless, purely because I felt safe in there. I knew if I hit the barriers, then I'm going to be safe. And so I just thought I'd just go for it. So there's me going full pelt round bends. I didn't care if I skidded out. It was a game.
The worst, the weakest at that, don't know, because I just a trail of smoke in my rearview mirror. Didn't see him. I wouldn't have known.
But how have they voted tonight? It's time to find out.
Nathan.
Cherie.
Simon.
Cherie.
Well, Cherie, once again, you find yourself in the spotlight.
I certainly do.
Do you think there's something they're trying to tell you?
I think they're trying to tell me that I was crap when I did the karting.
So you didn't do well then?
I wasn't the worst.
No. Yes, Nathan, I have to make a reference to you because you don't actually have a driving licence, do you? No. So I'm a little surprised that there wasn't more votes for Nathan because there have been references to him as a loose cannon. So, Paul, this would be your perfect opportunity to vote for Nathan.
Yeah, it would. But as Cherie said before, I think we can get Nathan later.
All right. Cherie, let's go and test your driving. Well, Cherie, this isn't the first time you're standing here tonight.
No.
And you know that if you win, you have the chance once again to taste sweet revenge by potentially voting out either Paul or Simon. But what's even more worrying is that if you don't complete the task, you will be facing Michelle on the loser's bench. Cherie, please go and put your helmet on and your seatbelt. This may look like just another video game, but the professional rally drivers who've tried it believe it's as close as you can get to the real thing. They would complete this course in about 1 minute. Cherie has 2 minutes to do it in. Are you ready, Cherie?
I am.
Your fight for survival starts now.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is a tough challenge because the car reacts just like the real thing. It accelerates like a real rally car, so your reactions have to be just as fast. See, that's what I mean. Cherie has a bit of a problem with oversteering. This seesaw motion is her overreacting to the car. Ouch! Was halfway and she's used over a minute so far. She's going to have to stick to the track and put her foot down now. This is better. Fantastic. Go, Cherie. Oh, no. Wow, she's kept it going amazingly. 200 yards to go and it's just around that corner. No, the wrong way. Turn around, turn around. That's it. Time's up. Cherie, unlucky.
But the most fun I've had with my clothes on for a long time.
And I think we could all share in that.
It's one of those things, I can't believe actually how close I'd got.
You were only 150 yards from the finishing line. So you didn't fail miserably, but this does mean that you are out of the game. We're down to the last three. And a quick glance over to the losers' bench tells me it's all girls over there. And Michelle, tell me, how are you feeling now?
I seem to recall not so long ago Cherie saying something about revenge is sweet, isn't it?
It wasn't yours, was it, Michelle?
Yeah, well, that's my one regret, Cherie, is that it wasn't me that nominated you for that task.
I'm glad I'm here with the boys.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am, Nathan, and you're very lucky to still be here, aren't you? But who knows what's going to happen next? Who's going to be our next loser? Round 4 is a test of your maths skills. This is how it works. On the video wall, you will see a list of numbers. A mathematical problem will appear, and your task is to select the correct numbers from the list to solve the problem. For example, if the problem is something plus something equals 10, the two numbers which solve it are 4 and 6, since 4 plus 6 equals 10. Your target is to solve 8 problems in 2 minutes. So, think about everything you've learned about your opponents. Who's going to fail the maths test? It's time to choose the loser.
I think probably choose Nathan with that one. I don't think it's because he can't do it. I think maybe just lacking a little bit of confidence there.
I am. Sorry. Don't really understand the question. Okay. Maths would be my major downfall. Never been any good at maths. My brother, elder brother, he's studying a big maths degree at King's Cambridge. So I think I'll be getting some training from him.
He said afterwards, after we'd done one of the tests, he said, "Did you find that one hard with the lines through it?" And it's like, yeah, that was the example one to show you how to do it. And so he'd spent about 5 minutes doing that. But other than that, I don't think he scored very well. I don't think that was his strongest point. So yeah, Nathan.
So, So that's what they reckon then. Let's find out how they've voted now.
Nathan.
Paul.
Nathan.
Well, Nathan, this was almost inevitable.
Yeah, definitely.
Out of 44, Nathan, you scored 9.
To be honest, I was expecting this. I knew it'd come up. But if for any sheer fluke I get past this one, and I do it, then I think it could possibly be a home run all the way through.
Confidence.
If I get through it.
Nathan, take my hand. Well, you're still smiling, which is one positive thing, I guess. And sounding very confident up there, despite everything. Girls, how do you fancy his chances?
Not a chance.
No hope. You have 8 sums to complete in just 2 minutes. Take a seat. Nathan, are you ready?
Yes.
Your fight for survival starts now.
7 times 3 equals 21.
Correct.
El 11 add 15 equals 27.
Incorrect.
Eighteen add 8 equals 27.
Incorrect.
18 add 9 equals 27.
Correct.
Eleven take away 3 equals 8.
Correct.
12 times 11 equals 132.
Correct.
29 take away 10. 29 take away 10 is not 18. 29 take away 11 is 18.
Correct.
12 add 3 equals 15.
Correct.
Forty-two take away 7 equals 35.
Correct.
Eight times 7 equals 30.
Incorrect.
10 times 3 equals 30.
You've done it! Nathan, compose yourself. You may need some composure.
I can't breathe.
Because you're back in the game.
Ah, thank you.
Well, who would have thought that with such an appalling maths record, you completed that with, I think, only seconds to go.
Oh.
You must feel fantastic.
I just, basically, I could see them in the corner of my eye. I don't know why, and I thought, right, just focus on the board, and it helped I had fingers. I had fingers.
How many fingers have you got? Not.
So I can't speak.
You may now choose either Paul or Simon.
It's really hard, actually, but Simon's probably actually one of the strongest people here. I don't fancy playing against him at the end, so I'm sorry, Simon. I have to nominate you.
Simon, come over here. Simon, you are possibly the strongest person here, and that's why he doesn't want to go head-to-head with you at the end. So, I don't know if that's...
No consolation whatsoever.
I understand that perfectly. And Nathan, the fantastic news for you now. You are back in the game. You're off to the loser's bench. Gentlemen, take your places. And then there were 2. Now, you have survived thus far, but one of you will be top dog and have the chance of playing for £10,000. The other will take up that final place on the loser's bench. Paul and Nathan, you're now playing head-to-head. This game is all about nerve. Come and see how it works. This game is called Stealth, and very simply, you have to walk from here to the far end and press the button on the spike. The bad news is that if you move too suddenly, an alarm will go off. And you must step back to the last square you successfully cleared. The sensors at the end will show you just how close you are to setting off the alarm. Are you ready? Paul and Nathan, your fight for survival starts now. In this game, weight doesn't matter. It's not how heavy you are, but how nimble. The sensors are set off by knocks and bangs. If you can go smoothly enough, you walk straight across, but you must stay calm. Paul seems the least nervous and he's cleared 2 tiles. Nathan just can't get going. Paul is the one having trouble now. Nathan's making slow progress. Just one step away, but back he goes. Nathan still has a long way to go. Again, Paul has to go back. They're level. He's done it! Well, you heard the audience there. They were with you all the way to the end. And Nathan, you had the most incredible trouble getting even on.
I couldn't get... Oh, that was just... I've always thought I was quite good at sneaking up on people, but this is my legs. My legs, you've got to balance the weight out between the bottom of your feet, and your legs are trembling, and you're like,
Spaghetti legs.
Yeah.
That's what you were. Well, Paul, what can I say? It's been great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Off you go and join your friends on the Losers Club. Well, Nathan, you've done it. You've won, and you've managed to survive 5 rounds and make it to top dog. You'll now be playing for £10,000. Did you think you were going to get this far?
I thought I'd already won it now. I didn't have to play for it again.
Oh, yes. We do not give anything away easily on this show. You must have known that by now.
Oh, dear.
Well, let's see if the others thought you would get this far.
What do you say about Nathan? He's on a different planet. I'm not even sure if he's part of this galaxy.
Nathan, I think, is a performer. You know, he's playing very much to the cameras.
Nathan's competitive, but he's crazy along the way.
Very excited about almost everything that we did. Not always the cleverest.
For all his talk, he's very young and very childlike in his manner sometimes, and I think he could bottle it.
Well, Nathan, there's no doubt about it, you are the winner, but it's not quite over yet. You're now playing for £10,000, but you could still leave empty-handed. Because this is where the losers can take their ultimate revenge. I have here 5 general knowledge questions, each in a separate category. You don't have to answer them yourself. Instead, for each question, you must decide which of that lot is most likely to get it wrong. For each one they get wrong, you score a point. For each one they get right, they score a point. It's the first to 3 points who wins. If you win, the 10 grand is yours. But if they win, they take your 10 grand and share it amongst themselves, 2 grand each. How about that, guys? So, Nathan, you need to use everything you know about them to make sure you pick the loser most likely to get the question wrong.
Okay.
You can choose each of them only once, so think carefully.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. I do.
Nathan?
Yes.
Let's play for £10,000. The first subject is sport. Nathan, who do you think is most likely to get this question wrong?
I'm gonna go for Paul.
Paul, please step forward. Paul, here's your question. How many teams are there in the English Premier Football League?
Complete guess, 23.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 20. One point to you, Nathan. The second subject is literature. Who will you choose to answer the question incorrectly on literature?
Choose Michelle.
Michelle, please step forward. Michelle, here's your question. Who wrote The Hobbit?
Enid Blyton.
The correct answer is J.R.R. Tolkien. Nathan, you have 2 points. You're 1 point away from walking home with £10,000. The next subject is science. Who will you choose?
Cherie.
Cherie, please step forward. Cherie, here's your question. Whereabouts in the body can the gluteus maximus muscles be found?
In the leg.
The correct answer is buttocks. You can be going more places than Disneyland with £10,000. How nervous were you, and what are you going to spend the money on?
Have some debts. Buy some furniture from a new place. Treat mum and dad to a holiday.
That's enough. That's enough for you to think about right at this moment. You must feel absolutely fantastic. So there we have it. Nathan is our top dog tonight. That's Dog Eat Dog. See you next time, and remember, every dog has its day. Good night.
Pants, really?
I voted Simon off. That felt so good.
I think Nathan was lucky with the maths. If it'd been just even a little bit harder, anywhere approaching primary school level, he'd have gone.
I'm so glad Simon didn't win it.
Nathan, I mean, he has really managed to get through there in the skin of his teeth.
I don't know whether he's brushed up on his maths or something since we saw him last.
I'm surprised that he actually won.
I'm £10,000 richer. I did pretty good.